Currently, I am living in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath trailer house. The windows are quite bad and leaks. Don't know. Let's see if I can get it up there or not. And down around the bottom, the siding is pretty bad and pulling off because it wasn't put on the right way. And around, it is like rotten, like it just comes off. So, and I pay $600 a month to live here. Inside, the floors are also rotten. My family, all of us, have fallen through the floor at one point or in time. So now it's getting to the point to where we can't stay here no longer. And I am going to be turning my van into a small stealth camper van. And I'll bring you along for that when I start to transform it into my little tiny home. Well, I didn't record it yesterday, but I actually started working on the van, and I fixed the windshield washer turret that comes off the top of the van. Here, let me show you. So I had to take this grill off and then put this on, and this was broke off, so I actually had to end up super gluing that. So that was quite an adventure because I wasn't able to get the drill working, so I had to find the tools and do it by hand. But you just gotta start doing things on your own, and because being poor, you don't have the money to hire somebody to do it. Thankfully, I have a really good neighbor who kind of helped me and instructed me and pointed things out. So very grateful and blessed to have a nice neighbor like that. I think what I'm going to do today is to take measure out the windows to make patterns so that I can start getting the shades made for the windows. And that would be a good start. I'm still debating about taking the seats out. That would probably be a good thing to do too, but since I'm doing this in increments and trying to do it over a year and have all the mechanical stuff yet to do on the van, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because then I'll have to end up undoing it. Okay, I haven't seen any tutorials on how to do these window shades. All I've seen is, you get your reflective insulation and cut it out, I guess, is basically all they say that they do. And then the different ways they hang it. So what I'm going to do to try and get the shapes and everything of the windows is I have a lot of this packing paper that you get to wrap up your glasses and stuff. It looks like big drawing paper, and it's pretty big, so I'm just going to hold that up against the window and kind of trace around it. I suppose if you were good measuring stuff, and that would probably be easier, just to be like, oh, okay, it's this size here and this size there, and but me and rulers are like me and my sewing machine. We do not get along. And then I'm just gonna write inside door, window. And then another thing is you'll only have to do, like the one side, because the other side should be exactly like this side, same measurements. So then, and then just the back quarter window, the back gate window, and then I'm also going to make one for the windshield. And the windshield, I'm just going to like measure the outside just to get a rough estimate, for two reasons. One, it doesn't have to be as exact because not, I'm not too concerned with the front windows really, and I plan on putting a barrier up along the back side of the back chairs, just so that it's easier to cool and heat the back. And then plus also it'll be more stealthy, I guess. But I suppose I should make some for the front doors too. So, but that's what I plan on doing for the windshield is, and then plus I plan on having my solar panels up there when I'm parked anyway, so that it can get the sunlight and keep the generator or solar generator from EcoFlow charged. So that's how I'm going to go around and do the patterns for all the windows. And then when I'm able to get the that insulation so that I can make the curtains, then that's what I'm going to do. Right now, it's Reflectix is the silver bubble wrap is basically what it is. And I'm debating between that and then there's also reflective foam. It's like a thin foam with silver on both sides. And the reason why I'm wondering about that is because it says that it breaks down less and lasts longer. But then again, I'm going to be covering the silver with fabric, black on one side, and I'm going gray probably to match this on the other side.